In today's lesson, we will discuss working with a team. The goal of this lesson will be to explain the basics of working collaboratively with others. Many jobs require workers to collaborate with coworkers and teams to complete small tasks in short periods, or large tasks over long periods. This often involves breaking down one complex task into smaller tasks that can be divvied up among members of the team. These processes are often open to input and may involve brainstorming and planning before the work begins, depending on the complexity of the task at hand. No matter the specifics of the task, the skills and qualities essential to working collaboratively with others include maintaining a good attitude and cooperative spirit, offering thoughtful input, actively listening to others and considering their input, and maintaining a willingness to take on a fair share of work and take ownership of one's responsibilities. When a worker is hired to become a member of a team, they are expected to contribute to that team. This means that an essential part of the process is drawing from one's area of expertise and providing thoughtful input when establishing a plan to complete a task or project. For example, a marketing consultant may work on a team with a company's leaders to develop an effective marketing strategy. The leaders of the company may want to market their products one way, but the consultant may recognize that this approach could alienate existing customers, so they could contribute by raising this point and offering an alternative approach. While providing feedback is often essential, it is important to avoid rejecting ideas before fully considering them. This can make other members of the team feel like their input is not valued, and it can discourage them from contributing ideas in the future, which can hurt the team. To avoid such outcomes, it is important to actively listen. Active listening involves fully focusing on the person speaking, understanding what they are saying, responding thoughtfully, and remembering the conversation. Active listening goes beyond just hearing words. It involves engaging with the speaker by using verbal cues, summarizing what they've said, and asking questions to clear up any confusion. This ensures good and accurate communication. Another part of contributing to a team is accepting the results in the event the team votes against a plan of action you proposed. If this could lead to a negative outcome, then it is important to point that out and clearly explain why. But in most cases, there are many acceptable ways to proceed, and one proposal may be more popular than another. A good teammate can accept that their plan of action is not the only acceptable plan of action, recover from that disappointment, and work hard to help a teammate realize their vision. Perhaps the most important aspect of working with a team is taking ownership of one's responsibilities and doing a fair share of the work. Doing poor work or declining to complete a fair amount of work can force other members of the team to stretch themselves thin to compensate for these issues. This can diminish the quality of the project, endanger the health of the company, and result in disciplinary action or termination of employment. So, the goal of this lesson was to explain the basics of working collaboratively with others. Jobs often require workers to collaborate with coworkers in teams. These teams can work toward the quick completion of small tasks or the completion of large projects over long periods. In either case, the skills and qualities essential to working collaboratively with others include maintaining a good attitude and cooperative spirit, offering thoughtful input, actively listening to others and considering their input, and maintaining a willingness to take on a fair share of the work and take ownership of one's responsibilities. For more information on this topic, contact your teacher.